All right, today we continue season 2 with some big news, huge news. Are you ready? Are you really ready? Are you ready? Well, here it is. In spring 2023, I am putting on a player development conference. Whoa! Yes. I know it's a lot. I'm excited. I have my fears, but we're going to fight through it. In spring 2023, I'm putting on a player development conference. Since I've been in player development, I always wanted to be in a space where we can help each other. My thought about it is we all have our 120 players, so it's not really competitive in a sense, right? I have 120 that I need to take care of. You have 120 you need to take care of. This other person has 120 that they need to take care of. So I always wanted to get in a space where we can help each other. In January 2020, at the AFCA convention, I helped put on a panel about player development. Shout out to Kevin Washington, Mikado Hinton, and Roosevelt Boone for being on that panel. Now, the panel was at the end of AFCA convention. There were a few people there, but we were able to take one step in helping people know more about player development. COVID hits 2020. Well, what are we doing? This director of player development is doing this. This person's doing that. We got a whole bunch of chaos going on. Roosevelt Boone hits me up and says, hey, man, you should probably put Zooms on. So you know what? I took the challenge. He passed me the rock. I shot it. I led Zooms with player development professionals from all around the country. We were helping each other out as we navigated through COVID, navigated getting back on campus, navigated a lot of stuff that has to deal with player development in our programs overall. So that was really cool. We learned a lot. I got to learn from other people. We were adding people to it, connecting people, networking. But I still felt like there was still an area of professional development where we can all grow. Then as I started getting messages from students and those who are outside player development and they wanted to know more about player development, I wondered, how can we get this information to them? How can we talk to them about player development as they transition into roles, as they think about switching careers, whatever it may be, as they think about the opportunities that are in front of them? How do we get what player development is to them? Now, we didn't put it on the Zoom calls because those were kind of more sensitive to what people were doing in the program. So you didn't want to bring somebody who wasn't on a team in and just, hey, here's all this information, how people are doing things. But how do we give that information for those that are interested in the field? So I had those thoughts of people who were on the outside trying to get in. Plus, season 2 of this podcast, we were given so much knowledge from our guests. Thank you for being on. Plus, the messages I got from people talking about that knowledge that they got. Plus, people in the player development field saying it's about time we get together. It all became a scientific project that I could not anymore deny. Well, that brings us to now. We are here and I am excited for this conference. I'm excited to put it on. I'm excited for those guest speakers we'll have, and I'll reach out to you all. But I'm excited to bring and create a place for player development, a place for us to learn, a place for us to get to know each other, a place for us to grow. Details on pricing and all the other necessary things we have to do for this conference will come out in 2023, so be on the lookout for those. The only information I can give you about this conference right now is that the structure will be a virtual conference that will be on Friday and Saturday. There will be 10 sessions and there will be 2 opportunities for networking, maybe even mock interviews, hey, maybe even some real interviews for people that are hiring, but 2 opportunities for people to grow and get to know people outside of sessions as you would in a in-person conference. I have a conference mailing list and survey in the show notes, so look out for it. Scroll right when you're done listening to this, scroll down, click on that, subscribe. You'll get information about the conference as time goes on. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, this is huge news. Once again, I had to fight through my fears, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to do it. God bless you. Have a great day. Go out and create generational impact. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today. We about to have a conference, y'all.